Thank you, God.
You good, Aunt Lil?
Better. Seeing you again. But I'm about ready to get off my feet. Where's your car?
Didn't try to have Cleaver fired from this position, but it was unsuccessful.
Take me to Sammy's.
You sure?
I'm sure. Father James told me about your friend, Anne.
Anna. She, passed away. Where'd you end up going?
Patch of land where Sammy and me grew up.
Y'all lived on a farm. Sharecroppers, right?
Till our daddy got hurt, couldn't work no more. Sammy bought the land a few years back. Lincoln, never underestimate the value of a black man owning what's his. Father James asked me to stay away. After he told me you were going after the men who did it. Going at Marcano.
Working on it.
Oh no. What did they do to this place?
Best to go in through the garage.
Where you going? Let's see the damage then. Didn't leave much to work with. But the structure's more or less intact. Gonna have to gut the interior.
You want to reopen Sammy's?
I want you to do it. I'll just help you get the place back into shape. Maybe some improvements here and there, too.
What do I know about running a bar, Aunt Lil?
It's important enough for you to figure it out. People in the holler need to see black folks owning their own, just like Sammy did. Look, if you want, just get me the cash I need to start repairs. It's in rough shape, but I've handled worse. Should have seen Pearlers in the early days. Just let me know when you want to kick off the renovations around here.
Come on, there's every penny. What's not to love?
What's going on, Lincoln? Christ, in a sidecar, there's a lot here. Thanks for taking care of that thing. I might have another job for you later.
Look at that. We got a crowd. Maybe we should chuck all this and start growing tomatoes. Who doesn't like tomatoes?
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running BARCLAY mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Fuck, man. It got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Road, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the BARCLAY train yard.
Yup. This is more independent-like between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's the protection man here in BARCLAY. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be? You gotta pay Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
You know the drill. Lean on Santini's people, see what they got to say.
If that highway is good enough for our soldiers, it's good enough for me. That's some goddamn shit.
how you driving, man?
Not what I expected. This was a mistake. I don't want any trouble.
Someone told me you work at the dump, that you might have information for me. Now, your name's Maria, right?
Mm-hmm. Maria Bava. I've only been at the dump a couple of months. Accounts receivable. I know. Glamorous. Paul Simmons runs the place. Everybody calls him Puppy, though. You've got to stop him.
Stop him from doing what?
Dumping waste in the bay, extorting drivers from other garbage companies, but that's...
That's not the worst thing they're doing, is it?
Mister, they're killing people. Puppy... Mr. Simmons doesn't know how to keep his boys down on the phone, but he was arguing with one of the cleaners, kept saying how they'd been paid to get rid of somebody.
You know when these cleaners will be around?
No, but some of the other guys who work for the dump might.
I'll chase down information on these cleaners, along with the rest of the dump's business. It's gonna be all right, Maria. You did the right thing.
Some of Mr. Simmons' people might know more about the illegal dumping and the bodies.
Requesting a supply run to BARCLAY Mills.
Going at you. Hang tight.
Need to hand over a shitload of dough in BARCLAY.
Be there soon.
You want something? You let me know.
Show me what you got.
I'll be... This is done. You know how to fight.
Need to make a deposit, Sugar?
Better not lose us.
Bonsoir, chérie.
Slacking. Come on. You don't want to put the effort in. I'll find someone who...
Coming through.
Hands off. Not sure I want to know.
Nothing to see here. Take off. Yeah.
Again?
Oops.
Could have beat the butcher. You believe a white man would sell out his own race like that? Help the coloreds kill one of his own? Book ain't white. He's Irish. And a degenerate drunk. Why do you go to hard on for a guy so bad? Family on my mother's side is Irish. Live up Point Verdunway, and since I was a kid, they held the guy up like some kind of saint. What? This is just another